Dear student, earlier I have already delivered the lecture on potato. Different agronomical practices in potato I have already discussed in earlier lecture. Now today I am going to discuss about the disease management in potato. As you know, disease is one of the very big problem for the potato to get the successful yield. So it is very essential to control the disease as per required time. So in this lecture we will discuss all diseases caused by the either fungal, bacterial or viral disease for the potato. Now the first disease is early blight of potato. It is caused by Alternaria solani. The infection appears on lower leaves with necrotic spots having concentric rings. The fungus are soil borne. It is generally soil borne, and the fungus spores found in the debris of the plant. The collateral host is tomato. Collateral host means when there is no potato crop, then if you grow the tomato, then it will survive on the tomato plant. As you know, the tomato is also in the family of Solanaceae, and the potato is also in the same family. High moisture level and low temperature are favorable for disease. For this disease, high moisture and low temperature favors. So you can see the photographs. This is early blight, and this disease first appear in the lower leaves. Then the second disease, that is late blight, it occurs in the new leaves. Now what is the control measures? What is the disease management for the early blight of potato? Slow crop rotation. As I have already told that potato is in the family of Solanaceae. So if you grow the same crop of different crop of the same family in the same field, then the disease or the pathogen will remain in the field, and that will cause the early blight of potato. So you have to first rotate the crop which is not in the same family. Then collect and burn plant debris after harvesting. Whatever the plant debris and plant debris in the field, then you have to collect the debris and burn. Start spraying the crop dithane. If there is disease appears in the crop field, then spray the crop dithane M45 at 0.2% at 30 to 35 days after planting, and repeat 10 to 15 days interval. Grow early blight tolerant variety. So it is very advisable for the farmers that try to get the disease tolerant, early blight tolerant variety like Kofri Naveen, Kofri Sindhuri and Kofri Jivan, so that the disease could not appear in the field and you get the success and you get the desired yield. Now the next disease is late blight. It is caused by Phytophthora infestans. The infection appears at the tip or edges of the lower leaves with circular or irregular water-soaked spots. White downy fungus growth appear on the underside of the spot. Cloudy weather is very conducive. So if there is a cloudy weather, then this is very conducive for the late blight of potato. So in case of severe incidence, all above ground plant may start rotting, and later the disease may spread to tuber and initiate rotting. So it affects not only the leaves of the plants, but it also affects the tuber of the plant. Another control measure: plant only healthy disease free from free certified tubers. Disease free and certified tubers. Always procure the seed from a reliable source or reliable shopping center or Kishan Kendra, which provide the certified tuber. Otherwise, it will remain with the tuber, and that may cause, if you sow the same tuber, then it may cause the late blight of potato. So the first preventive measure is disease-free certified tubers. Spray the crop thoroughly with the Dithane M45 at the rate of 2 kg per hectare, or Dithane Z78 at the rate of 2.5 kg per hectare, well in advance to general appearance of disease. The spraying operation should remain continued at narrow interval, 5 to 6 days interval during cloudy weather. So if you find that there is a cloudy weather, then in anticipation of cloudy weather, you just spray the Dithane M45 at 5 to 6 days interval. Dig out tuber when foliage is completely dry or clean. When the foliage dry or clean, then dig out the tubers. Grow late blight resistant variety. So it is always advisable that farmers should sow the crop or grow the tubers which the variety is resistant for this late blight, like Kofri, Navahar. Avoid applying excess nitrogen and irrigation. When you find that there is a cloudy weather, then you should avoid to apply the top dressing of nitrogen fertilizer like urea and give irrigation. So by planting healthy, or spray the Dithane M45, or from the grow late resistant variety, or avoid applying excess nitrogen irrigation, you can successfully grow the potato with free from late blight. Now another disease is black spot, and this is caused by Rhizoctonia solani. The infected plants kill stem canker also be formed. Affected plants may form aerial tubers. You will find that in potato tubers formed inside the soil, but if it is affected by black scarf, you will find that aerial tubers will be formed on the plant. On tubers, black ascorial bodies are formed. It is a soil as well as tuber-borne disease. So black scarf is a soil as well as tuber-borne disease. Now this is the photographs of black scarf. You can see the black color asclerosia. Another control measures. It is always advisable that always sow the certified seeds. Treat the seed tuber with any organomercurial fungicides containing 6% mercury like Agalol, Aereton, or Emison, etc. for about 5 to 10 minutes before the planting. So treatment of the tuber is very essential with the organomercurial fungicide so that if there is any spores in the tuber, then it will kill the spore. Now dip the tubers in 1.75% solution of sulfuric acid for 30 minutes. Apply brassicol at 30 kg per hectare in the soil at the time of sowing, as it is also a soil-borne disease. So if you will apply the brassicol at 30 kg per hectare in the soil, then the spores inside the soil will be killed. Apply sawdust at 25 quintal per hectare with the recommended dose of nitrogen at least 15 days before of sowing. As you know, the sawdust contains the potassium, so after decomposition it will give the potassium and the plant will become resistant or tolerant against the disease. So it is advisable to apply the sawdust before 15 days of sowing. Control measures. The black scrap disease is not only the soil borne, but it is also seed borne disease. So it is advisable to always sow the certified seed. Treat the seed tuber with any organomercurial fungicide containing 6% mercury like agalol, aeroton, emison, etc. for 5 to 10 minutes before the planting. Dip the tuber in 1.75% solution of sulfuric acid for 20 minutes. And for the soil treatment, apply brassicol at 30 kg per hectare in the soil at the time of sowing. So brassicol will kill the spores if it is in the soil. Then apply the sawdust at 25 quintals per hectare with recommended dose of nitrogen at least well before 15 days of sowing of the potato, so that it will decompose in the soil. And sawdust, as you know, contains the potassium. So potassium gives the tolerant or resistance against the disease to the potato crop. It survives in soils years together on the infected tuber in cold storage. So it survives in the soil and it transfer to the cold storage. It may also spread through manure. So escape disease may spread through manures. Affected tubers are the superficial roughened areas of corky tissue, often slightly below the plane of healthy skin of tubers. Low soil moisture is favorable condition for the proliferation of casual pathogen. A common escape of potato is caused by the Streptomyces scabies, and this is a fungal disease. It is generally not found in particularly an acidic soil. So in Jharkhand, the common escape potato disease may not be found as the soil of Jharkhand is acidic in nature. This is the picture of common escape of potato. You can see in the tuber. Now the control measures. Obtain healthy disease free. Always it is advisable to obtain healthy disease free certified tubers. Disinfect the tuber by dipping in suspense of a mercurial fungicide, that is emission 6 or agalol 6 at 0.2% concentration for 5 minutes. Then plant the tuber in shallow, not in deep. Keep the soil wet during tuberization. Always keep the soil wet during tuberization. If there will be no proper moisture during the tuberization, then escape of potato disease will be more. Flow crop rotation with non-host crops including beets. So try to grow the beets or carrots in rotation. In rotation means after the digging of the potato, you can go for the beets and carrot, etc. Always maintain soil pH at 5 to 5.13. I have already discussed that this disease do not occur particularly in the acidic condition. So try to always maintain the soil pH in acidic range, that is 5 to 5.3. Now the next disease is black leg or soft rot, that is caused by Erwinia species. It is caused by different species of bacteria. The base of should develop a blackened cerebral cortex and its growth is stunted. Leaflet become reddish in color. At the tips, branches become stiffed and more upright than normal. The affected hulls are jet black in color at the soil level. The tubers become watery and upon rotting give a offensive sulfurous odor. So you will find that the very offensive sulfurous odor will find if there is a soft rot or black leg disease is in the tuber. Now you can see the photographs of the black leg or soft rot of potato. This is inside the tuber, this is in the plant. So you can observe the visual photographs of the tuber as well as the plants caused by black leg or soft rot of potato. Now the control measure, always obtain healthy seed tuber for planting from the certified shop. Avoid planting of cut seed potato. Do not sow the cut seed potato. Always sow the seed of whole potato tuber. Avoid planting too early and too late in the season. That means you sow the potato seed in between. Collect and destroy affected as when seen in the field. When you will see the disease in the field, then collect and destroy affected plant, otherwise it will spread in the healthy plant. Avoid injury to tubers during harvesting, transit and storage. There should be no any injury in the tuber. Wash the tuber with chlorinated water before storage. So before storage, it is advisable to wash the tuber with chlorinated water. Then there will be no any damage in the godown. Keep the stores well ventilated, dry and cool. Where you are going to store the potato, it is advisable that keep the store well ventilated. There should be well ventilation, that means there should be well aerated condition, absolutely dry and cool. As you know that the storage temperature of the potato is 3 to 4 degrees Celsius. So you have to maintain the temperature 3 to 4 degrees Celsius inside the cold storage. Now the control measures. Obtain healthy disease-free seed tuber for planting. It is always advisable. Collect and destroy infected plants. Avoid flowing rain or irrigation water from diseased potato field to another healthy potato field. Disinfect cutting knife with a suitable bactericide solution. So this is caused due to the bacteria. So always disinfect the knife where you have used to cut the tuber with the bacterial solution whenever diseased tubers are cut. Flow crop rotation. This is very good agronomical cultural practice. Flow crop rotation with the non-host crops such as maize, soybean, red top grass for at least 3 years in the field. Reduce the application of organic manure. So here you have to reduce the application of organic manure. Then, but apply high dose of inorganic fertilizer that will decrease the activity of bacteria. Treat the seed tuber in. So before sowing, you have to treat the seed with 0.2% solution of the streptomycin, that is a type of antibiotic which is very useful to suppress the bacteria for 30 minutes after giving 5 millimeter deep cut. Now the another disease, bacterial disease, is bacterial brown rot or wilt disease that is caused by Pseudomonas solanacearum. Affected plants, what is the symptoms? Affected plants are the dwarfing and branch discoloration of the leaflet. When affected, stems or tuber cut across, the browning of the xylem basis is seen. And upon squeezing, the whitish bacterial ooze out may come. And this is all about the symptoms of bacterial wilt or bacterial brown rot. Now you can see the visual of affected plants of the potato. Now the another disease is charcoal rot, and it is caused by Macrophaemina fascioli. What is the symptoms? The root of the affected plants become brown in color. The rotting starts on the stem portion. The skin of the stems become ash-colored, line dark lesion appear at the lenticels of the tuber and also around the stern end of the tuber. Charcoal rot is common during the hot and dry month in late season crops. If you grow the potato in late season, then this disease will generally appear. So always it is always advisable that you grow the tuber in proper time, not in late season. This is the visual picture of the affected potato tuber by the charcoal rot. Now the control measure. It is always advisable obtain disease-free seed tuber for planting. Hills potato are nearly free from these pathogens, so it is advisable that you procure tuber from the hilly areas so that there will be no any disease, and grow early maturing varieties such as Kufri Alankar and Kufri Chandramukhi. Kufri Alankar and Kufri Chandramukhi is an early variety and is somewhat tolerant to this disease. Irrigate crop at regular interval. There should be no any moisture stress condition. Seed tuber may be treated with azolal 6 or aeroton at 0.25% solution before storage. The treated tuber should not be eaten. If you have treated this by the aeroton or this fungicide, then you should avoid to consume this tuber. It is only will be used for the seed purpose. Now another disease is what disease of potato. It is caused by Centurium endobioticum. Its causal organism is fungus. What is the symptoms? Affected plants of warty outgrowth protuberances on stems, stolon and tubers. The roots are not affected at all. The wart consists of distorted, proliferated branches structure grown together into a mass of hyperparasite tissue. It is difficult to control once it has to be established in a field. So it should be vigilant. Every farmer should be vigilant before its appearance. If it appear, try to control in early stage. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to control if it has been established in a field. Now you can see visual photographs, visuals of the what disease of potato. This is in tuber. This is in the plant as well as in roots or in tuber. Another control measure: avoid growing potato in non-wart affected soil. If your tuber is from the wart affected areas, then avoid procure from that area. Obtain disease free seed for planting, and soil treatment with 5% formalin is effective but very costly. And as it is soil borne also, so if you want to get rid from this disease, then soil treatment of 5% formalin solution is very effective, although it is costly. But if you want to manage or control this disease, this is the what disease, then you may apply 5% formalin in soil. Grow what disease tolerance variety. It is always advisable that always try to get the resistant or tolerant variety. So grow what tolerance variety like Kufri Serpa, Kufri Jyoti, Kufri Jivan and Kufri Muthu. All these 4 varieties are resistant to what disease. Now viral disease. A lot of viral diseases are found in potato, like leaf roll. A virus is known as potato leaf roll. A lot of, you can say, a lot of genotypes are found for the causal organism of this viral, like potato virus 1, solanum virus 14, Corium solani Holmes causes it. Then what is the transmission mode which transmit actually this virus? The virus is transmitted by aphids, and that aphid is known as Majus persicki. Affected plants become dwarf. This is the symptoms. More upright, thin, normal. The leaves are rolled, especially the lower one. They are thick and leathery. So these are the symptoms of leaf roll or viral diseases, which are generally transmitted by the aphid Majus persicki from one plant to another plant. These are the visual symptoms of the viral disease of potato. You can see. Now the mosaic disease of potato. There are 3 types of mosaic disease of potato are found in potato, and affected parts is leaf. The first one is mild mosaic, the second one is rugose mosaic, and third one is kinkle of potato. And mild potato is caused potato latent virus, potato virus X, potato mottle virus, solanum virus 1, and rugose mosaic is caused by the potato virus X and potato virus Y. Kinkle of potato is caused by the potato virus X and potato virus A. Now the control measures of potato viral: always plant with certified tubers. Apply any one of the systematic insecticide like Tamic or Furadon in the furrow at 10 kg per hectare at the time of planting. Uproot affected plants along with the complete root system and mother tubers and destroy them. Spray the crop with beta-cystox at 0.1% to control aphid population. As you know that aphid is the main agent for the transmission of the virus from one plant to another plant. So it is very essential to control the aphid. So for the control of aphid, metacystox at 0.1% should be sprayed Remove haulms in the first week of January when aphid population buildup is very fast. So haulms should be removed during January. So this is all about the disease management of the potato. Dear my student, in another class I will take another class for the potato, in which I will discuss the true potato seed, how we can get the true potato seed, and the insect control of the potato. So please stay with me, and if you have any confusion, please contact on my WhatsApp. I will try to clear all type of doubt, and it is I would like to advise you without any hesitation, any students from Gadhwa, from Godda, from Devgar, from Ranchi Agriculture College, you are free to contact on my WhatsApp or email anytime. So please get acquainted with the all type of agronomical practices with the potato or the barley or wheat, and a lot of book is available. You can contact the raising of the field crops of Chida Singh, or one of the book commercial crop cultivation by Dr. Rajinder Prasad. So with this word today, I would like to end my lecture. With another lecture I will come. Please wait. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you.